Hey family, I want to call y'all my like little spiritual babies. You know what I'm saying? I was asking the divine, what is it that my collective needs from me? What am I, what is something specific I can do for the collective? And I kept picking up all these different things. I got all these words that came to me, okay? But the one that stuck out the most was valley. As soon as I saw the word valley, I heard, as I walked through the valley of the shadow of death. I'm going to tell you, let's see, I already had it pulled up. On my phone. I just saw 311. What did I just do with that? Oh, this stupid chair makes so much noise. That's actually a verse in the Bible, but I was picking up the song. First, I'll tell you the verse in the Bible. And it's Psalms 23:4. So you could be seeing 234, and right when I was about to hit record, it was 456, or yeah, 456. And I've been getting these messages since like 3 something in the morning, so that could be significant too. That could be a time where you like to like that you like are up or something like that. I know yesterday I woke up at 3 in the morning. And if that happened, say a prayer because someone could be like trying to mess with your like dream state. Psalms 234 reads, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff that comfort me." The phrase describes a time of great difficulty, danger, or even despair. It's a metaphor for life's darkest moments. The rod and staff are the tools used by a shepherd to guide and protect the sheep. In this context, they represent God's provision, guidance, and protection. I'm also picking up that you could be doing some like dark night of the soul. I just saw 756, which I don't know why that stood out to me. You could be doing some dark night of the soul, shadow work, and stuff like that. It could be a dark time in your life. You could be like reflecting on dark times. That's part of like an ascension. Like you're growing spiritually, and you can look that up to find out like more about it, but make sure you're like looking it up legit sites, you know what I mean? And for like angel numbers and stuff, I really like Willow Soul. You go with whatever like calls out to you, which is like, you know what I mean? But like .edu is like always like the best reference. Even in like spiritual context, you will find sites that have .edu, and I just saw 909 and 911. Okay. Now, when I saw Valley, so like all these words, I'm gonna show y'all because I was gonna go live so y'all can like see this in real time, but it was just too much like coming out. Okay, all these words, which I'm gonna tell y'all what I get out of this, and at the very end, Psalms 234. Okay, and we'll get into that also because I feel like this really is gonna be connecting with you guys. We're gonna do the actual tarot part after the channel message. Okay, so we can find out what's really going on. Is there a loved one trying to come through? What they want to say, stuff like that. And I just saw 1017. Okay. When I saw Valley, which now I need to look up that movie too. When I saw Valley, you know, I'm a music lover. I just saw 1031. So as soon as I saw Valley, as I walked through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left because I've been blasted and lasted so long that even mom thinks that my mind is gone. So you could be having like issues with your mom telling you like certain things, or you just have always had like a difficult relationship with your mom, but you're always trying to like heal it, or like you want to seek their approval, but God wants you to know that you don't need their approval. Okay, because you know sometimes I'm just gonna be blunt with it because I was gonna like sugarcoat it and like say, you know, because I always want to see the good side of stuff, but sometimes parents are karmics, okay? And they're there to teach us something. So, anyways, um, but that just goes to show that you're even more chosen, because that's usually like the circumstance of the chosen ones. So, anyways, also the movie Cruel Intentions is specific. That was one of my, like, I just saw 1212. That was one of my like favorite movies as like a teenager. But also this movie that the song by Coolio, which the Wyatt, the youngins or whatever, they don't know much about Coolio, but I'm gonna tell y'all. So this song it was like part of the soundtrack of a movie. Uh, which I recommend you look at the trailer or watch the movie too. So, soundtrack to what movie? I forget the name of the damn movie. Oh, Dangerous Minds. Yes. So the movie is called Dangerous Minds. I just saw 1310. So look up the trailer to Dangerous Minds. Okay, you you'll like it. You'll like it. I know you will. So that movie was like really popular. What year was that? I don't even know when I watched it. I was really young. So that movie soundtrack, Coolio did the soundtrack, okay? The song Gangsta's Paradise, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all the lyrics. Which I know the song played right now, I know every word by heart, but I'm gonna read it to y'all like regular, okay? Because some of y'all don't want to hear all that, but there's a message in there for you, okay? 1995 could be significant. I was like really, really little, but when I like watched the movie and listened to it, I was like older, but I don't recommend like little kids to watch it. But anyways, this could be very significant to you. These lyrics, okay? Let me turn this down. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Because I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lined in chalk. He's talking about like living on autopilot, just day by day, doing whatever, okay? Not really thinking forward, okay? And he's saying that, you know, he might have done certain things, but whatever he did, the people deserved it. Because, like, where he's from, you can't be like a punk or a bitch or whatever you want to call it, okay? So, and that's like, because, like, in the movie, they're like, in the hood. And, it's a lot different in certain places. You know, they have to live a different way, you know what I mean? And it's survival. So it's like understanding that part, like people live in survival mode and stuff like that. And like certain times in my life I did too. And really it's like, you may not want to live that way, but like certain times you have to, So anyways, I don't know why I'm explaining that to you, but I really hate to trip, but I gotta look. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like. On my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Ooh, I just got the chills. Whew. Okay. Ooh, I'm really cold now. 1708. And then the chorus goes, been spending most of their lives living in a gangster's paradise. And then it says, look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the street. See? So I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. Okay? I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my 10 in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster. So he's a crazy gangster, okay? Set tripping banger, so he's in the gang. And my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool. Death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life, do or die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I ever live to see 24? The way things is going, I don't know. Tell me why. So yeah. Anyways, um, yeah. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are really you and me? Okay, that's like a deep part of the verse. So it's like he's living this way because he has to. It's his way of survival. Okay, but really, like he sees the wrong in it, and he's like, why the hell? Like he's pretty much like, why the fuck are we doing this? Like we're just hurting each other. Like it's stupid. You know what I mean? So it's like he knows that's he like he's doing what he's got to do to survive, but it's like also waking up to the fact like why are we even doing this? We're just like hurting each other. Power in the money, money in the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour. Everybody's running, but half of them ain't looking. It's going on in the kitchen, but I don't know what's cooking. They say I gotta learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they reach me? I guess they can't. I guess they won't. I guess they front. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool. So it's like, like people always want to like tell people how to live their life, but they don't know another way. Like you're gonna say, like someone, like people are gonna judge and be like, oh, they should know better and this and that. Well, if no one's there to teach them or like show them a different way, and that's the only way of them to survive and like do things, you know what I mean? What can they do? You know what I mean? They have no other way. It's like being trapped in that box, you know what I mean? Or that even like in poverty or being poor, being broke, you know what I mean? It's like a whole cycle. Like I've definitely dealt with that a lot. Like, you know, it's like a whole cycle, pretty much. You can't get the job without the car, but you can't have the car without the insurance, but you can't go to work to pay the insurance unless you drive the car without the insurance. You know what I mean? Or it's like, then you get a ticket and then it's like a whole round and round circle. It's like a loop. They try to keep you in the loop. Like, I don't know why I heard probation. So probation, same thing. Like it tries to keep you in the loop or whatever, so that way you stay in the system and like different things like that. Something about the loop, the cycle. Your family lived that way, so you have to live that way. There's like a whole loop, a whole cycle that just keeps going, and it's like you're stuck in this loop and you can't get out or this box. Okay, just like a lot of people that go to jail, they're like more than 50% chance to go back. Like, not to like wish that on anybody, but I'm saying it's because like being in there, it changes you. So it's like it makes it worse actually, and it tries to keep you in that loop. And I don't even want to get into the whole thing how like schools are built like prisons to like it's creepy as fuck. Like I went in my kid's school and was like, yo, this is a fucking prison. It's like the walls are bland, big like long hallways, like even their like lockers were like in a separate area. It like wasn't in the halls like my school, like my high school. Like we had the doors of the rooms and like lockers and everything all right there. Like they have the lockers like way over in the corner somewhere where they just asking for people to fight over there. Like I don't know what the fuck people be thinking. Like common sense. Let's put some lockers over here in the corner where no one's at. It's like, and it's not even. It's weird. But anyways, That's a whole thing about the schools are like training people to be in these boxes, okay? This imaginary box that you can get out of, by the way, and I'm going to help you. But listen, yeah, in the very end, it says, "Tell me, why are we so blind to see the ones we hurt are you and me?" Because it goes on to say that, okay? So he's saying he has no hope because he has nobody there for him. No one's teaching him anything different. And if other people don't understand where he's coming from, how can they get to him? Like, how can they, if they can't understand him, how are they going to understand the person trying to help them? Okay, because it says, they say I gotta learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they reach me? 2424, which is 1010. Or yeah, I guess they can't. I guess they won't. I guess they front. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool. So it's like, even people that said that they were gonna be there, said that they were gonna help, and maybe he really thought they was going to be there, they weren't. Or, they fronted, they were faking, they weren't really there. So he's like, my life is out of luck, fool. There's something very specific about that. Like, somebody, could be in those situations. Somebody could be feeling like that, dealing with that. But God wants you to know, as you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you shall fear no evil, for he is with you. Which is crazy because I actually did get the word fear near, far, valley, left ear, VR. Someone could have like a VR. Um, Someone could be like angry at life, angry in general. Um, and it's funny, in the song he says TV, and I got TV, telly. Could be a hotel. You could be in a hotel or even staying in a hotel. I also got fever, YN. You could be young. Yeah, and I also got the number 10, tea. Someone could be drinking tea or somebody wants the tea. Okay. Also got a letter, travel. Someone's name could be J, Ray, the letter J, like Junior, JV. Someone could play like JV or did. Um, Someone could have been like on the wrestling team when they were young or whenever. Um, Someone could be worried about rent. The word great. The word fan. Someone could like to sleep with the fan on. Someone could be a fan of yours or you are a fan. ET, phone home. Someone could drive a van. Someone could be like multilingual. I just saw 140. Or someone could be communicating in like different ways. VV. Someone could have like rode on a ferry or like had to take a ferry. Okay, somebody could be tall. Someone could want to say thank you, or someone wants to say thank you. Um, oh, my eye's starting to twitch now. My left eye is starting to twitch. Someone could be really stressed. There's something about someone's favorite. Okay. Tag, laser tag, VR. Something about a baby, or someone calls you baby, or your loved one that's reaching out calls you baby, or y'all are my little spirit babies. Okay. BB, belly. So someone named BB could have a belly, like they could be pregnant. Okay, 252. Someone's name could be Trey, Jeff, Ava, Larry, Ryan, Gary, Jen, Ren, Jerry, Jenny, Jeremy, I just heard, Ty, Timmy. Someone could like to shop on Temu. Someone could call you Teeny, Tina, Tiffany, Tori, Brody, Brandon, Bradley, Ray, Jay, Ray J. Someone could be traveling for vacation. They could get a tan because we have tan. Something about the color gray. Lean. Somebody could be drinking lean, or I just heard lean on me when you're not strong. Right? Is that how it goes? That song could be significant. FaceTime featuring Never Say Never, Fry. Someone could like French fries. Someone could be eating French fries. I also got the word a gentry, which is a business profession of an agent. So I was looking up, like, someone could be like a special agent. I tried to look up the spiritual meaning, and it was saying like someone that is like an agent to like be a medium between human and divine or whatever, which could be me, but also an agent could be watching me or something like that, or you are like you're a special agent. Also got the word flange, FLANGE, projection used for strange. And I don't know why I put for strange, so I don't even think that's the right definition. But for some reason, I was in the middle of writing projection used, and then I put for strange. So I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, and I wrote down left ear, and then literally my left ear started ringing, so that could be significant. And if it's a high pitch, it's probably your loved one, okay? Because the high pitch on the left ear is someone who used to walk the earth. If it's a low tone, like a deep tone on the left ear, then that is like negative energy in your immediate environment right then, okay? So that's like a super warning. High pitch is like your loved ones. The right side is all like God and angels, okay? Not that your loved one's not an angel, but that's more higher quarters, okay? So yeah, another level, somebody could be getting to another level spiritually. That could be why you're going through like shadow work or the dark night of the soul. And just because if I didn't say your name or your loved one's name, that's just to give clarity to these people. They could maybe not believe as much as you or something like that. That doesn't mean the message isn't for you. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. That doesn't mean the message isn't for you, okay? Yeah. So, and there's like 2 other pages of like different videos that I have to do. I got all this stuff all week, 717, but I haven't been able to get on because I've been really dealing with a lot at home. So I had like a lot of responsibilities that I had to take care of. So I've been really, really busy. But I'm going to get those out to you guys soon too. I shall fear no evil. The number 8 is really strong. The number 10 is really strong. One more. Well, the whole book. Two more, I guess. The Knight of Cups. Someone could be a water sign. Or someone wants to come in and offer you love of some sort, okay? Okay. So, I can't really see that. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Someone backed out. Someone backed out of an offer. And that made someone really sad. Oh yeah, we have 888. Yeah, we have 8 3 times. Yeah, when we were talking about feeling trapped or being stuck in a loop, someone is manifesting getting out of this loop. Your spirit guide, loved one, could be doing things behind the scenes to get you out of this loop. Something about you offering something that's going to make you emotionally fulfilled, but backing out of it. You backed out of it. This was going to be fulfillment. 1010. You blocked your own abundance. You decided not to send a message, not to make an offer, or you changed your mind. You don't want to, you don't think you can like you're not just, you feel like you're not deserving of it, or like you can't give them what they need, or you just feel stuck in a situation that even though you want to move forward, you feel like you can't. You feel like someone else is going to, and it looks like they could. Because the Knight of Cups is hidden at the bottom. But the Knight of Wands is down here with this message. So they're trying to shoot their shot. They could actually be blocked. Because this person is trying to manifest you. Yeah, they could be single. They could be a Queen of Pentacles. Independent. Loyal. Someone is being, like 8 again, someone's being called to have more strength, have self-control. And you are also single and independent here too. What does this have to do with the loved one? Okay, I just heard it. So your loved one has been working behind the scenes to give you these tens, these emotional need fulfillment, passionate fulfillment, everything, family, everything that this queen can provide, or as a team, but you blocked it. Someone was taking more than they were giving. Someone is really sad about this. About this. It's like I just heard like renege. Like I don't know if you know what that means, but it's like Indian give. Like it was like here, never mind. Never mind. And now someone's sad. Like the person who did that could be sad, like they backed out and they wish they didn't, or this other person is sad that you backed out. Somebody really wants to like offer you this fulfillment. Like they've been holding it out for you, like, here, I want to love you. I just said, I want to love you and hold you and squeeze you. From the Looney Tunes. I just want to love you and hold you and squeeze you and love you forever and ever. I don't even know exactly what it says, but like I love that. Uh, that's back in the day. I don't know about that, but it's from the Looney Tunes. I forget the little girl's name, but you can look it up. You can say like what I said, and you'll find a little thing. She like loves her animals so much that she like tortures them or whatever. We need to get some clarity. Open. Be open. Open channel. Okay. Okay. Be an open channel. Okay. See how it just talks to me? That's why I like going live, because like I was literally reading this. This was like a message to you that they have given you something that you blocked out or something like that. And they're trying to work behind the scenes to get you unstuck so you can have a more balanced like connection and get this fulfillment. But now I'm being told to be an open channel. Okay, so someone's loved one wants to come through. So I'm gonna read this as directly from a loved one. Okay. Yeah, they're manifesting. Yeah, for you to come out of this trap. I feel like it has to do with that song too. They want you to live life in your own way. Like, be independent. It's like being tied to this group is holding you back. Yeah, being on your own is actually gonna make you more successful. I feel like they are holding you back. This could be like another, like, you could be a masculine, this could be another masculine. They want to keep you stuck and trapped. They want to keep you in this loop. Yeah, if you gain some type of independence, this person is going to be like heartbroken. It could have to do with the home also. You feel like you can't leave because like it's connected with your home. Like you're going to have nowhere to go. But then the Queen of Pentacles, you do have somewhere to go. Yeah. You could be getting help from a woman with the house. And I'm not talking about the little help from the woman with the little buttons at the gate and all of that. We ain't talking about that. We don't know Dubai shit, okay? Which it's funny because I thought of that because I have Dubai at the top of my other cards right here. You're better than that. Look, they pointing over there. The number 3 could be significant. They're pointing over at this 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, complete like legacy, balanced resources, connected with God. You're very spiritual. You could have like, addictions or like toxic things, but that doesn't mean that you're a bad person, okay? That could be what you're reflecting on, trying to heal from, going through the dark night of the soul. Who is this? Who is the loved one that's trying to connect? Yeah, they keep pointing to, hello, your fulfillment is over there. 10 and 3, 13. March 10th. Literally. Yeah, it's in your face and you don't see it. And your loved one's like, there, hello. Like, pay attention. You keep getting distracted by these, like, Queen of Wands. So go within. Stop being distracted. Follow your heart and not your wallet. I heard. Yeah, there's an investment. By investing in what your heart calls is going to make you have material gains. There could be 3 masculines here. You could be worried about 3 specific people or maybe 2 other masculines. Like bros, brothers, siblings. You could be worried about their home too. So we have 3 here too with the home. That could be like your team. You don't want to leave them behind. Or these are the ones in spirit and you're not leaving them behind. They connect with you through, yeah, they connect with you. Someone could be an air sign. Or someone wants to get the truth. It could be, someone could be a judge. Yeah, I'm seeing this as a judge in a courthouse. Someone could have got stabbed by a tree or carved something in a tree. Have just wanted to like get out of poverty. They're trying to do a whole bunch of different things to like get out of poverty. There's two young boys here, or it could be a girl and a boy. Two young, like youngins, like maybe middle school age, that were looking at someone for guidance, and someone just wanted to like help them get money. So they thought something was going to be a good investment, and now they're haunted by their own thoughts. And that's what they could be going within about. Your loved one wants you to pay more attention because they keep trying to send you signs, and you don't pay attention. Or things are going on around you that you don't pay attention to. You could like, stay intoxicated a lot, or like not really aware of your surroundings. They want you to be more aware of your surroundings. Yeah, because people are being sneaky. They don't have your best interest in mind. You need to see things differently. You're not seeing things clearly. Yeah, we have an Empress here. This Empress is helping you see things clearly. Because I also saw Emperor. You are the Emperor. It's a divine connection. Yeah, they help you see things. And it's opening you up. It's opening you up to the divine. You could be been meditating lately. You could be giving the world strength, or the world sees you as strong, or you are someone's whole world. They see you as so strong. Someone could be having nightmares, not being able to sleep. They feel like someone else is going to be a part of someone's world, stronger, but it's all in the mind. Someone is haunted by their own deception. It's causing a major tower. The Fool, starting over, being willing to start over again. New beginning, legacy, stability. Yeah, grieving, healing, healing from this grief of an ending. Yeah. Someone's death could have gave you an awakening. You could be like praying a lot. On how to be this emperor. So you can bring an offer to this couple. You want to team up with this person, but you feel like you're going to get hurt, or you have been hurt a lot. But this is your like justice. This is your like karma. Karma and Queen of Swords. Air sign. Yeah, you've been wishing, planning, waiting for someone like the Queen of Swords to bring you justice. This person could be spiritual. They're the High Priestess. You have like a big passion for this person. They make you really, really happy. You want to move towards them or move in with them and offer them a commitment or a next step of whatever step you're in. This is going to be victory. Whoever you share a home with may be heartbroken that you're going towards this Queen of Pentacles. They're going to try to be sneaky and tempt you with this devil energy to bring you back. They just want to try to offer you something to bring you back towards them. But you're the wounded warrior. They've already hurt you enough. You know better now. You're going to like reunite with someone else. But you're not sure if you should. But this is definitely saying a reunion. You're just worried about the conflict it may cause. But you're tired of giving and not receiving. This connection is protected. And that's the truth. This is your wheel of fortune. This is your good luck. This is where your abundance, like your legacy, like it's all connected. The Chariot coming towards, shooting their shot, the Cupid's arrow. It's like going forward, not knowing, what could happen, but having trust in the divine and moving forward regardless. The number 7 could be significant. Yeah. Being your own boss and trusting in yourself. And going after what makes you feel good. Because the King of Wands, that's what they're about. They're the entrepreneur, passionate, sexy, that goes after what they want. I feel like your loved one is like boosting you up to make a move. Because they're like, you asked for this gift, I gave you this gift, and then you pushed it away. And I'm telling you again, like, I feel like it's your way out of something, or like the opportunity has to do with your way out. This person could be your protection. You guys could be protectors of each other, and being connected makes the protection stronger. You both could face spiritual and physical warfare, but together, like, you're protected, like, even stronger. And that's why the devil doesn't want you guys together, because then it's like no one can get to you. It'll be blocked. Well, I really hope this helped. Love you.